Happy time zone, everyone. How we doing? Okay, Connor. Hi. To add to yesterday's confusion, Art from the Heart have posted they have Dark Lilac and posted a swatch that looks like it. Do you have a link? Because we just covered it on the podcast. I am on one today, chat. So I am still wired and wound and confused from the podcast. So should be an interesting stream. Started playing Dead Ball and now have more sets of dice than any person reasonably needs. I need to get my dice. I've been using an app and I still haven't ordered dice. I've just been lazy. Where's the cardigan? Can't do it every day. So I just threw this on early. Knew I would be cool in here, but I figured I'd go with the hoodie today. Love your face too, Test. Doing good except from banks are annoying. Fair. All right, there's this. There's this. Let's see what we got here. Oh, that did not click. Okay. Great. This means we're going to have to talk about this next week, too. Hi. That's not it. All right. So, Connor, since Art from the Heart, the Holy Grail of Inks, Dark Lilac, is back. Really? Now, if that's it, then that's the ink. That's it. The swab we saw earlier was not good. That's Dark Lilac. Instant follow-up. I wasn't believing it until the swatch. Yeah, the other pictures I saw did not look like it. That looks like it. Wow. There's been a lot of talk about Lamy inks recently. Just to clear up a few things, Lamy Dark Lilac is now in the core range and available. The new Pink Click and Blackberry Violet are not coming to the UK? That's weird. So are you telling me Dark Lilac is UK only? So they're also selling a limited edition set. I still want I need more. I need confirmation. I'm gonna need some confirmation. Brad smuggles pins in the UK and smuggles out ink. Oh, Saoli, yeah, for sure. I'm not sure what color barrels yet, so that's why or sizes yet. That I don't know, but we do have some grips. He's gonna make some super grooves, maybe as soon as Friday. We'll see. Those LDL boxes are core boxes, not special edition boxes. Well, they put it on the core product page too, right? That the German page link, right? That's the core ink product page, right? So strange. Well, yeah, limited edition set is from the original set, yeah. Lamy gonna Lamy. Pin for wedding gift, color dark teal. Lamy petrol. Good morning. I would like to belatedly thank Boss Baker Chris for the gifted sub. Thank you, Left Hook Pins. That's super nice of you. Thank you, Boss Baker Chris. JD Lady is rating with a party of 5. JD Lady, y'all go give JD Lady a follow. Maybe the OG of OGists subs on here. If you're not following JD Lady, why aren't you? Because we didn't know. What's up, JD Lady? Question: Pin X Slack channel sales have been rather slow. Are you seeing the same slow sales at pin shows such as the California show? From what you are hearing, I don't have good research yet, but I will follow up. That's a good question. Good question. By the way, Lamy Cliff and Blackberry are very nice things. I look forward to getting them. I think I'm gonna like both of the colors. Was watching my cat watch cat TV. I'd be into that. I'm into that. Yeah, I haven't done I usually, shows that I go to, it's easy to get that information, obviously, because I'm there. A lot of times, other shows, I will follow up with vendors that I know were there just to see. Is Bennu too crazy for a wedding pin? It depends on how well you know the people. I mean, probably. But, I don't know. I think we can find some dark teal. I'm not sure Toby will like cat TVs. What did he see on TV the other day that caught his attention? He saw some animal, but it wasn't a dog. I'm blanking now, but both my wife and I saw him stop and watched. They have never pinned, but they have the colors. God, that's a tough question. Hey, Guinness. My sense from California was that lower budget moved, wearing will vanish, and high end went. Not clear on the mid-range where vendors were happy at CA. I've had two just kind of anecdotal comments, positive comments, but yeah, I definitely like to get more. And given the fact that we continue to see a lot of new to the hobby people at shows, which is amazing, that would totally add up. Many of the Nick Huang Rodden 823s didn't even make the show table, sold from the IG post alone. How much were those? Did we ever get a price on those? Is SF Pin Show registration closed? Interesting. I have no idea. I'd be surprised. My dog Bailey, who just passed away. I'm sorry to hear that. Used to love barking at horses on TV. When we did our watch through of Deadwood, she'd recognize the intro music and just run in the room barking, knowing that there were going to be horses. That's amazing. Golden Snail 823 was $13.80. Okay, yeah, fair. Fair. Yeah, okay, yeah, I'd buy that price. Or is SF not open yet? Have I bought tickets yet? I know I have a hotel and a flight. Have I bought show tickets yet? JetPen just got some titanium and brass barrel TI2 Tech 9. I saw they were starting to carry these. Those are really, really nice. I would like to see a pick of a $1,300 823. It's basically like, think of it like a Bocamundoed 823. What does it? The Mongoose with the 22 months of subbing. Let's go, Mongoose. Thank you so much. So these right here. SF is not on sale yet. Gotcha. So these were the ones that we're referring to. I might have gotten to try a gold nib from Strings and Pedals that was destined for someone that didn't show up. I heard about that. How was it? How was it? Was it good? I don't know. Power Belly with the 5 gifted subs. Let's go. Thank you, Power Belly. Enjoy your gifted subs. Give Power Belly a shout out. Check out your emotes. I appreciate you, Power Belly. That's super nice. Thank you so much. Her nibs are just perfection. Whose did I try that made me, that got me into actually buying one? I forget whose I tried. That second from the left is Straight Fire. I can't believe this is the one that I like so much, which is an outlier for me. This one seems really, really crazy. Do you have plans of releasing more aggressive grips for the spoke mechanical pencils? When I looked at reviews, it seems like it's more smooth than the Rotring 600. It's definitely not more smooth than the Rotring 600, but it is not an aggressive knurl. Oh man, do I not have one in here? So the deal with knurling is it's painted. Maybe it is. Yeah, maybe it was about as smooth as the Rotring. Oh, sorry. Hang on one second. Yeah, you may be right. I thought for sure the Rotring was smoother. I think the spoke's smoother. They're both pretty small. So the aggressive knurling that we have, yeah, the Rotring is more aggressive for sure. I thought they were about the same or different. The most aggressive we have is the Super Groove, which is I don't have one in here, and it's currently out of stock, but it's not knurled. So I wonder if the anodizing. So we have some raw Icon grips that are very gnarly, right? But we don't have them on the pencils. I'll think about it, Omaha. It's a good question. Best pen show purpose was my baseball hat. Lots of people selling. Nice. Yeah, this is smoother. For sure. Yeah, did everyone like my pen? Did you get good feedback on it? I must not have a Super Groove. Yeah, I know the raw unanodized ones are very gnarly. So I wonder if we could do just like a subset. See, I think what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking some of the silver knurl ones are more. Yeah, I get you, Omaha. That's a good question. Good point. Yeah, something to think about. Good point. Unsung gift for the California show, the variety of nib work. Annabelle, Pactagon, Masayama, Spear, CY, Jose, Gina. Yeah, like, that's some A-game stuff, right? Brad, my Ajoto notebooks finally shipped. Did you get your notification? Yes, I got my shipping notification. I haven't checked the tracking, but I did get the shipping notification, so I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be another notebook I got to figure out what to do with. CY's prototypes, I wouldn't have mind seeing that either. I did switch out the ink in my Kakari to Heimdall. Since the nib is so nice, it can show off the orange ink well. What's up, Glyph? Yeah, Nib Lab. There's a bunch of stuff there that I wanted to see, like from Nib Lab and all kinds of things. So I think the feedback has been overall pretty positive. I know Kimberly will have her review up on Friday, maybe. Brief check-in between thesis stuff. Not long now, right? Got a glimpse of a triple stack nib that CY made while I was at Gina's table. Whew. Yeah, I was going to guess 4 weeks, yeah. Triple stack. All I'm saying is the black Kakari looks nice after being poked with a graver. Interesting. Engrave all the things. Engrave all the things. So yeah, Lamy Dark Lilac, huh? Who knew? Who knew? What else did we talk about on the show today? Oh, speaking of the engraving, Annabelle, did you see the Y Studio? Anyone receive the Orange Delight Pelican? How is it in real life? Not a Pelican user, just curious. I'm curious myself. I have not ordered one yet. I was hoping to just buy it in person, but the Lamy ink, is it a bichromatic ink? Is it why it looks like that? It looks like that because it has sheen. I don't know the exact definition of bichromatic. Kimberly posted a pic, said it was awesome. Can you find out if Esterbrook is going to do more Urushi? Sure. New Pelican Golden Lapis ink is amazing. Oh, so you got to see the ink? My studio. Hang on, I'm getting that up in the studio. So this one, we talked about this on the podcast today. So this was I saw this one the other day. It's pretty amazing looking. Purchased the Orange Pelican a while back, still waiting. So this looks cool. And then interestingly enough, it's like they're doing it on like different slats. And then the slats are getting attached, there we go, like bars to the pen. That's kind of wild. Seabruff, are you watching testing and have you seen the Red Bull on track versus what they revealed? I've watched about an hour of testing in afternoon session. And I just saw Max out front, but I haven't totally gotten dialed into it. So the copper is being inlaid. I can't tell if it's being inlaid or if it's on top, but it seems like it would be inlaid, right? Yeah, I guess it's inlaid if you look close enough. Okay, so yeah, that's like the copper's inlaid on the brass. Yeah, I keep seeing like the terrible side pod pictures, so I got to look into that a little bit more. So, interesting stuff. Like, not for me, because it's very expensive. I still haven't paid Annabelle for my pen, which I will gladly pay you for. Zane's dad, 18 months of subbing. Let's go. But this is pretty sick. I want to see this in person. So y'all know I like Y Studio. I've never done a gold nib either for Y Studio. So, I don't know. It's expensive. So the other one, this is an older one, and I thought this one used to be cheaper. So this is like a gold foil one. I really like this one. But this has a gold nib now too. I thought this one used to be cheaper. I'm going to go straight to the shown table and test all the Monarchs. That should be good in Baltimore. Should have a bunch of good stuff. So, I really like these. So, we talked about those on the show today. We also talked about... did y'all see the Kaweco? The apricot? So, we might have to have a poll here. Granted, I have not seen it in person. But I'm saying this one's better than the original iridescent. That's my stand. But I haven't seen it in person. I know. The white one's pretty amazing. But I'll have to see it in person. I might be in on this one. I might vote for this one. I might be in the minority. Good morning, Gwen. I might be in the minority. Yeah, we got to see it in person. So I did order this one. So I have this, and I have all the Lamy stuff ordered minus Dark Lilac ink. So we'll see what they all look like. The Spy X Family X Twisby. Is that a real thing? Evan, it is not to my taste, but I'm happy for those who like it. That's a looks good on you though. Love it. But I say that all the time. Is yeah, looks great. Not for me, but looks great. Yeah, I'm in on this one until I see it in person and it falls flat. Like this one could very well just look rough in person, right? You don't read the X in anime titles. Gotcha. So it's just Spy Family. Then why is there an X? Is it just like a, what would you call it? Like an emphasis type of thing? Someone has to like it and buy it so Kaweco doesn't give up on making new stuff. Yeah, Kaweco's not going to give up on making new stuff. Still looking for Kaweco Sunrise. Which one's that? Was that the yellow Fontapluma one? Or what's 300 USD? The yellow. So that's probably like one of my most used ones. The pen and ink set. What are we talking about? The Spy Family? Kaweco Ultim. That would be sick. All right, someone send me a link to this Twisby. Because I don't have any plans today, so we can talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. So I want to see that. Local art shops getting the inks. Nice. Whoops. Yeah, but are they getting dark lilac? Oh, I did see these. I just didn't know what that was. Okay, I have seen these. But it's $300. I saw these. So they're ecos. Okay, I saw these. I just had no clue what this was. I did see pictures of these. Yeah, why are they so much? Probably because it's imported. Oh, freshly imported. Acrylic stand. I have no idea. Woo, that's a lot. I don't know that it's licensing. I think it's, what are they on the Japanese market? And then there's imports and stuff like that. You should watch it, Brad. Guess what I just started watching, if you want to know how soon I will get to this. My wife and I just started The Handmaid's Tale. So that's my current state of TV watching and how current I am on things. Aren't they all imported? Well, sure. But we're talking from a distributor or from a secondhand type of situation, this is the latter. That show gets wild, buckle up. Yeah, it seems wild. Oh, I've already come out, Dell. I've already had some laugh out loud moments in just like the first episode. Like, I think I just cackled like twice. Like how nice are the oranges? Peace be with you. And I think I just started crying. It was amazing. So yeah. It looks crazy. It looks like it's gonna be crazy. So yeah, the Bulbasaur Lamies were under $100, I think, from the Hong Kong store. Have you heard of the $100 sailors at Caps, the Line Friends ones? No, I haven't heard that story. The current ones, like the pink ones, these have Sergeant Stretch. Where's Stretch when we need him? I think Stretch got a new job. He might actually be working, so we can't have any Twisby slander. The Bulbasaur, the Pokemon Lamies are better than the Spy. than the Spy Ecos. Oh, we did. I lifted the moratorium today, Andrew. We talked about the ninjas. You know what? Narwhal is starting to do like all the customs too. Like, where are my links? Why didn't this come up? Oh, dang. That's pretty cool. I'm tempted by them, not going to get them tempted. Do you know how much they are, Andrew? They sold the Sally. Oh, Sally and Bear. Okay. Yeah. Okay, those were from like a couple of years ago. Sally and Bear for $100 at the show. Was it Sailor North America selling them, or was it a vendor selling them? 300 on the ninjas? That's not bad at all. I got the sparkly white narwhal. I got that one too. I'm gonna send that one out for review. Sailor themselves. Okay, that's what I figured. Just closing them out. Those are cute. I like those. I like the duck and the bear. Although one of them had a funny finial, right? I mean, they both had cute finials, but it seems low. I would have guessed like 450-ish, yeah, or between like 450 and 650. I don't know what the what the actual artwork is like, right? I signed a government letter for a patient with a fountain pen. They rejected it and said the signature was computer generated and not a wet signature because it did not go through on the back of the page. That's amazing. That's amazing. Why am I always drawn to white pen bodies? So Caps Girl, that's a thing for me too, because they don't make them that often, I think, and they're really sharp. And I think just a lot of people don't like them because they can get, grimy or dirty or just funky looking. I love white pens, white barrel pens, and very, very few people make them. Oh, is the podcast up? Let's see. Why are you saying grr? That's a great title. Toby says grr. The podcast title is a Panic at the Disco song title. That's funny. So yeah, courtesy of Evan, that will live on in infamy, right? Like that should actually be the name of the podcast. The podcast shouldn't even be called The Pen Addict. It should be called this should be the name of the podcast. It's so seen. So seen. But yeah, this was before Connor sent that Lamy Dark Lilac, which I would actually add that into the show because that actually does look like the real Dark Lilac. So, could you even register a domain name that long? I don't know that you could. So, it's funny that we still have more questions and answers about that Dark Lilac. You can register whatever domain you want. The white pen comment made me think of this. Have your pen taste changed over time, or do you find yourself pulled towards what you originally like visually? That's a really good question to think about. I still like a lot of what I liked originally. So this is a good example here. Paul. This is a good example of something I would like originally, but that has been made into a current product. So, like this color and demonstrator style of pen is always something that I've been attracted to from day one, right? This color of blue, this shape, this level of translucency. The sparkles are something new that I came into later. And then the nib is something that I came into later as well. Like this is a stacked nib. But as far as pen visuals, I mean, I think I just have like a base level of what I like. I'm trying to think of some of the more recent acquisitions. They're still kind of like things don't change as much as I thought they've changed. I've just added in some more things. Say like red pens and white pens, right? We don't get a lot of those, and I tend to like red pens and white pens. This is a Skogsy. Stack is done by Pensloth, but I don't know if it has a name. It's done by Pensloth and a grind by Damien, all in the nib. Yeah, Mike's Razor is what the phrase is called. So, but as far as style goes, I'm still basically attracted to the same things at the core, but then I do think I've had some expanded stuff. If I'm making any sense at all. Right? The core's still the same, but then I've added a few planets around the perimeter of the galaxy. So I started out with demos and now none are in my rotation or in demos. Yeah. It happens. It happens. Yeah, this is a good representation of Enigma, blank, Skogsy pen, Pensloth, nib, all in the nib grind. So all the things. What's going on here? We're talking about how tastes change over time from like when I started getting into this hobby to now, and have I changed like what I like. And I thought I was using this pen as a good representation of something what I would have liked from day one because of the color and the material and the shape. But then we've added in like something like the sparkles, which is more of a newer thing to me. The nib, which is a stacked nib, that's a newer thing to me. So it's like I've just kind of built on what I've already liked, which is at the core of this pen in shape and color, and then added in the smaller things on top of that. TriStar Peas and Carrots, 9 months of subbing. Let's go. Yeah, everything maker. Like I didn't even realize it. Like I didn't put that on purpose. Did you see the Diplomat Nexus on the Pen Shallot Pen Addict page? Any opinions on that pen? I'd have to go look at that. Is that the one with like kind of like the funky pump action deal? Oh, we looked at this one, Saoli. Yeah, this one's good. Stacks are newer to me, so I have two, and like I'm not like clamoring for more. So that's the narwhal. That's the new narwhal. It's really sharp. On the Pen Addict page. So I did buy some of these inks and stuff. Two's probably good. Well, cause it's good for me because I have one tiny one and then one big one like this. So I kind of have like both ends of the spectrum. Did I pass the Diplomat? This one? The Nexus? Okay, this one is one I couldn't figure out. That's a really good price, though. Like, this one seemed like super... It's like almost a little too fidgety for me. Let's see if they... Let's see if they fill it in this video. Yeah, I would need to see this one in person. Yeah, because I would also wonder how this one would feel in the hand. Hi, y'all. Thoughts on the TWSBI Classic? That's the one TWSBI I don't enjoy, but other people do like it. Only because it's had more technical problems than some of the other pens. Although it looks good. No, there's other people that love it. Purple pens. It's just one man's opinion. Yeah, I prefer the Eco and the 580.
And you've got a spring metal clip. You've got the branding at the top and bottom on the silver vanilla and the back end of the barrel. You have patented cap closing system that prevents leaks, and that does have a kind of an extended section.
So the thing about this pen is the filling system, I believe. So this is what I want to see.
You have a number 6 stainless steel nib that's branded with the Diplomat logo. This pin design was intended to be a combination of history and innovation in celebration of Diplomat's 100th anniversary. And in doing so, they combined
Was it an
some
eyedropper?
traditional elements of design with a couple exciting new innovations. One is the anti-leaking closing system, and the second is the filling system that gives you a high ink capacity eyedropper fill system
Okay, so it's an eyedropper.
with a visible ink level. Let's take a better look at it. This Diplomat Nexus box packaging includes kind of some tools to help you
Strings and pedals, 22 months of 7. Let's go.
inserts in the foam packaging for you to place the nib and the section, and then underneath the foam that holds your pin, you'll find these pipettes, and you use a pipette to go and pull some ink up from.
Oh, is that what it is? Automatic shutoff?
And then you're gonna place the pipette inside the barrel of the pin and fill your ink. And you can watch it through the ink window. You want to fill it so the ink window is covered, but not more. And then you go ahead and put the pin back together and you're ready to go. And I mentioned earlier that this was a patented system, and it's actually patent pending, just to be clear. But,
Oh,
you activate
important
that
distinction.
patent pending ink seal system just by closing the top.
Okay, so it in the middle, the section engages when you open. Okay, I'm tracking. Okay, so when you close, I forgot this. So when you close the barrel, the section actually moves to engage to seal the eyedropper. When you open the barrel, it loosens out, so you don't have to manage the opening. Okay, it's like auto safety. I'm tracking. Okay, yeah, definitely not at the original price was I into these, because I just didn't think they were that good looking. But at this price, that seems completely fine. Yeah, not bad. I just not something I need. I like the arrow. The arrow is the one that I use. I've had a couple arrows over the years. I just have the one now, the striped black. The nibs are so good. The kicker for me is that it uses Yovo nibs in a custom housing. I didn't know that. I guess because I like the nibs so well in mine, I've never thought about switching it. Diplomat, yes. And the one thing that I don't get, even though they're really good, is the low end Diplomat, like the $20, $25 one. Those are really good writers. They're just so ugly. I really didn't like those. The window edge is sharp on that, really. Like the cutout. So I haven't inked this one up in a while, but this is my favorite Diplomat. This is a Brad pen. I do like the E-locks. Yeah, those are fresh. The cutout. So, I mean, they're a little bit heavy. And yeah, so like Nauseum is saying they don't fit my hand well. I can see that from just the weight of it a little bit. Speaking of which, that ball is very dropped. You lost me on that one. 25 Diplomat is the Magnum. It's so good, on par with the it's really good for me. I just can't get over the aesthetics of it. I don't like the cap on the E-locks. It closes funny. Is it different than this one? But yeah, I really like this pen. Can you switch nibs on a custom 823? I mean, if you listen to people in the chat, you can switch nibs on anything if you try hard enough. But I mean, switch it with what? Switch it with another pilot nib, or switch it with something else? I know people have modified 823s in different ways, but it's not easy. You're regretting the fine nib? Oh, you can swap it with another pilot nib for sure. Oh, for sure. I thought Pilot did not just sell nib units. They probably don't. Doesn't mean you can't find one somewhere. Someone from Goulet put a vanishing point into a Twisby. That seems terrible. You want a medium? Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. You almost need to find like check in like the Pen Addict Slack, see if someone wants to swap. Yeah, like not even a joke. People do that from time to time. And that's at least a reasonably common nib. Ultim Spoke Icon is still my dream. Yeah. I don't think we've talked about that anymore. I'm trying to think of even what's coming up. Yeah, trading would be easier. I'm trying to think. I don't think I have a medium. I don't think I have a medium 15 Pilot nib. I think I do, but I think it's silver. I think the only one I have is the Bungu Box one. Pilot has such a big jump between the F and M nibs, at least in the retractables. Is the same with the 823. Maybe. I don't think they're... Yeah, maybe. 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 You did the Pilot writing an analysis thing? Are you a serial killer? Or a serial eater? Ultim with the clip for sure on the icon. That seems like a technical challenge. 823 holds too much ink, takes too long to go through it. Gotcha. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. I really want to get a Pilot Waverly nib because I think it would be good for me, but it only comes in boring black pins. True. Did it not come in the verdigris? Or no? Pilot EF is like my favorite needlepoint. I think the Pilot EF is really amazing, except in the Vanishing Point. That one stinks. I just ordered a 743 pin Sachi to be a donor for my 823. That's funny. That's how it be sometimes. Yeah, I think the VP extra fine nib is about the only Pilot nib I avoid. I've just had bad experiences with that. It's too much. It's too much. Best in the VP, we'll agree to disagree on that one. I could see why you like it though. A nibble grinder could always make you a Waverly out of another grind. I'm a big fan of nibble grinders. Hated the Vanishing Point for years because I had F and EF nibs. Love my medium. Yeah. It's just a different feel just because it's so thin. Got an E95 in fine in December, and it's the only pen I want to write with anymore. That is a superstar pen and nib. What are your thoughts on a posting nib? Maybe my single most favorite nib ever. Definitely not for everybody. Number one nib of all time, PO nib. That's my thoughts on a posting nib. For me. One of the guys at the Pilot handwriting and analysis table was the guy who invented the Vanishing Point LX. Nice. Did you tell him it was too expensive? I just ordered an EF nib to swap into my Lamy 2000 last night. Now that is a big difference. Yeah, the medium, going from a medium Lamy 2000 to an extra fine Lamy 2000 is a big difference. My writing pressure was 58 GF. Japanese average is 140, which makes sense because the Kurotoga pencils never twist for me. Interesting. Yeah, the silent mechanism. I think it was the LS. They're all super nice. They were really, really cool. All right, let's do a giveaway. Then I need to get out of here. Got works to do, chat. Got shipping to do. My writing pressure was 192. Oof. Mine was pretty... It wasn't light, but it was average to below average. Pressure-wise. All right, what can we give away? I should have kept my sheet in here. Oh, you know what? Chaos giveaway. I said I'd do. I said I'd do one a day. Good luck with the dentist tomorrow. But thank you. How's my back? My back is good. It lasted like a little over a day. I could tell after a few hours it wasn't going to be the worst kind that I've had. I've had some that have been for like 2 weeks. I was very worried that it was going to go down that path though. So thank you for asking. But yeah, it lasted about a day. Oh, I'm grateful for the dentist too. I just don't want to do it. I can still be a poopy pants about it. Poopy pants. All right, let's do a chaos giveaway. So if you're not familiar with the chaos giveaway, we have a lovely benefactor of the stream that sent in a bunch of stationery wrapped up. We don't get to see what it is. I get to give it away to one of you, and you get to have a party in your mailbox. All right, so let's do chaos. Chaos. You know what? I'm going to leave that spelling just like that because it seems like chaos. I might wear my cardigan to the dentist. Exclamation point raffle. Anyone can enter. Anyone can win. You win whatever's in here. Courtesy of our good friend Jesse. Sent me a bunch of stuff to give away. No stream tomorrow, chat. I'm getting... I'll take the cavity over finding out that I have diabetes. Yeah, forget that. That stinks. That's no bueno. Yeah, I'm getting stabbed in the mouth tomorrow. Dentist stream. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants to see a dental stream. If I win, I would request to be open on stream for the amusement of the people, if possible. Denied. See? Chaos works both ways. I want to see a stream where you're on laughing gas. Whew. Greg, you're at the dentist now. Start streaming. Back streaming Tuesday? Yes. Tuesday should be pretty normal week. Giveaway on the dentist stream a tooth. I used to have those have y'all seen those teeth erasers? They make erasers in the shape of teeth, and I'm pretty sure I bought some and gave them away on here. Oh, that's nice, Evan. Hey, Caffeine saw it. Yeah, I just couldn't see the typing. I can never use cute erasers. They're too adorable. I don't know. The teeth one was a little creepy. It was like a whole set of teeth. Gold or rhodium grill? Ooh, we'd go rhodium. We still don't need gold. We have video of the eldest after he got his wisdom teeth out. Oh, yeah. That's the bad stuff. Whew. Dang, that's crazy, Lilium. I get that, though. All right, I got about 40 seconds left. I still probably have mercury fillings. So glad you're back. I was going through withdrawals last week. Thank you, Boss Baker Chris. I was going through withdrawals not being here. I'm glad everything is working out with life. Life happens. Life happens. But it's always good to be on stream. I wish I could be here tomorrow. It would be a huge mistake. I believe I would be annoyed at my teeth hurting. Or I'd be drooling, and no one wants to see that. So hopefully we'll be back to normal next week. Last week was terrible. I had to work all day long with no stream. I'm glad y'all enjoy hanging out. I really enjoy hanging out here and just chit-chatting. Like, look at all the things we just randomly talk about today. It's what we do. It's what we do. I can come to Baltimore now. Sorry, can't do it. Can't do it. Brad, Monday stream, Brad? No. I got to have some days off. Good fun at the start of the day. Love it. I'm glad y'all enjoy it. All right. I hope Andrew wins this just so I can refuse to open this on stream. That would be a highlight. All right, y'all ready? We're going to pick a winner. Chaos. Dun, dun, dun. And if you do win, I think all of us would like a report back. Let's see who gets to report back to us. Guinness 143. I'm not going to totally say I'm not coming to Orlando. I'm not planning on Orlando. Guinness, you win. I'm definitely not planning on Orlando, but I'm not going to say I'm definitively not coming yet. But given what I have in the lead up to Orlando, I see almost no way I'm coming. Guinness, you are very welcome. If you email me, like soon, I'll ship this today because I'm going to ship right after stream here shortly. So if you send this, send me your details. Tell me you won the chaos, and we'll get this going. Yeah. Mostly Orlando is just a timing thing. I'll be so overrun. I'll want to stay at home for like a year. So, you want to go to Chicago this year to scope out being a vendor? It might work. Chicago's a good show. All right. Is Baltimore bigger or Chicago bigger? I'm asking because I think it might be Baltimore. I guess those are pretty close. Gonna try to make it Atlanta this year? Nice. Chicago's like a pin mecca for me. Every time I go there, I have a whole rotation of pin stores to go to. Chicago's bigger? Chicago's bigger? Okay. Yeah, probably so. Probably so. They're close. Yeah, probably so. You're probably right. I will not be at Chicago this year. That one I am actually certain on. Chicago is usually like the first weekend of May. All right, we're gonna wrap it here, chat. I don't see anyone quick offhand to raid, so we're just gonna hold off on that. You should know when ATL happens since I live there, but I don't. First weekend in April, so like April 5th-ish, something like that this year. Don't forget when you attend a pin show, if you have pins you don't want anymore, donate to Sean Newton Pins. Yeah, he does scholarships, raffles and scholarships. So that's always a great thing to do. Omaha Dad Games, 29 months of subbing. Let's go. All right, fam. Y'all be good. We're going to wrap it here. I will see y'all next week. I'll probably talk to y'all tomorrow. I'll be online. I just won't be talking out loud tomorrow, probably. So, at least for a while. So, thanks for hanging out. Go listen to the podcast. It's in your stream now. In your feed now, I should say. And, yeah. Lami Dark Lilac, huh? Seems to be cool. It's a thing. Later.